the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on. Keep a fadeaway shot 'cause we ballin' this platinum every
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Please welcome your 2026 Minnesota Vikings.
On the visiting sideline, you see head coach Matt LaFleur. His guys in the midst of a great run, winners of 9 of their last 10. On the other sideline, it is the Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. So the Vikings come out. Technically it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy, but really it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it here. And that'll move the sticks. That's a first down. Down to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 2.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short. Gets a fresh set of downs. And now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
A run. And here's Mason. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Wayne Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle. From the 41. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run. This is Mason. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
37-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the ground is Mason. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. He'll run here. This is Ty Chandler. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Let's go. A carry now for Chandler. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Vikings, 1st down.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Mason is in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And when things haven't been going your way like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
Riker good with the extra point. The Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So the Packers come out and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his 3rd season as the Green Bay starter.
And while I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards, if I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. Biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, you're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
Ready, set. A gain of 15. And a Packer 1st down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Packers.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
Come on, set.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. As one of the best run defenses in football, everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Pass, caught, it's Golden. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short, and they've turned it over on downs. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll stay on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
A quick toss into the hands of Addison. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
The Vikings.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
Good work
16
after the
yards.
catch. They get 16 and a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
In motion, it's
35-yard
Jefferson. A handoff as they try to run it here. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Harrington Valentine there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 9. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Gain of 12 yards.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return, it's Robinson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, set. Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Into space at the 45. And he's going to be brought down. Talk about a volume receiver. That's his 90th catch of the season. And he gives his team a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready?
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
Brings up second
Lost one
and 11.
on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Cut.
Back to throw is Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jonathan Allen getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, faking the give. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And he will get into the end zone. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Packers. Touchdown number 9 for the year. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers are on the board. It's 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. There's Kevin O'Connell, NFL Coach of the Year in 2024. His Vikings head back out there with a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, McCarthy. He gets this one to Moore. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now McCarthy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time.
It's 2nd
And that will lead to a 2nd down. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Nowhere to go. He's gonna be taken down.
A loss of 5 on the play. It's 3rd and 15.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's McCarthy. He's gonna let one fly for Addison. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm, just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. You can see he enters the final week as the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go. Set.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
7-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready?
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Gain on the play. Brings up
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down.
Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Open space inside the 10. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Jacobs is in. Touchdown, Packers.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now it's McManus for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers are on top. It's 14-10.
Vikings 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Vikings offense and their running back set to go once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And you can see he leads the league in rushing coming into this final week. So we'll see how involved they want him to be here in this regular season finale. First and 10 now from the 36.
Come on, set.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. High pace up from his linebacker spot to make the stop.
2nd and 6.
Ready.
At the 32-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
On the ready.
First down awaits at the 26-yard line. And here's third down.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This one from 43 yards away. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. On the zone read, it's McCarthy. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
And this is really an area, Mike, that he excels in. He makes the right decision to keep the ball himself, and then when he hits the hole, he doesn't stop until he picks up the first down.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
2nd and 11.
Let's go.
To throw, it's McCarthy. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion. The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you can see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming. I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
His tight end, Hopkinson, to the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball.
And he's in. Justin Jefferson, touchdown Vikings. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
That ties the game at 17.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Robinson. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. There's Matt LaFleur, head man in Green Bay as his Packers head back onto the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10.
Set, rep, set.
A good play action with Love. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. That's Jonathan Grenard in for the stop. It is 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
On play action, Love. That is pulled in by Musgrave. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
3rd and 2.
Down, ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds. And he stopped the clock as well.
That's good for a Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Love. That's Dobbs open left side. And they will get the 1st down here and move it to field goal range inside the 25.
Packers 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Green Bay.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Now Love. That one caught by Musgrave, the tight end. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 1st half.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 16-yard line.
Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll take it on in. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. McManus on for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Packers will go up by 7.
Packers 24, Vikings 17. Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half, and the kickoff's coming their way. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vikings offense going to take over just before the half. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Finding room at midfield. Justin Jefferson. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 73 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Riker now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings will tie this game at 24. Time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Love. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our trip around the NFL starts now, and it starts with a good one in the NFC West. Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Here we go, the final weekend of the regular season, Week 18. Sort it out Sunday. Let's get to sorting. And it's Tutu Atwell. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. It's a 48-yard touchdown. The Rams finish at 5-12. Big changes forthcoming, but they do get the win here in Week 18. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos as they play host to the LA Chargers. And it's the second-year quarterback, Bo Nix. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. Lastly, let's go out to Santa Clara, the 49ers hosting the Seattle Seahawks. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Niners will be a part of this year's playoffs. They get the victory here in the regular season finale. With that, a look here at the playoff picture in the NFC here in this final week of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. He fields it at the 8. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long.
Come on, set.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but The offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
This one is caught by Reed. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike, but 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. There's Kevin O'Connell, NFL Coach of the Year in 2024. His Vikings head back out there. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That's swung out to Mason. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
He'll run. This is Mason. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
On the ground is Mason. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL. It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point.
Ready. Set, punt.
On On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. On the ground, it's Jacobs. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Jacobs. And they'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a 1st down. And the big night continues. That last run gives him yardage to put him over 100 for the game. A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
He's into space past the 25. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
3 yards. 1st down, Green Bay.
Ready, cut.
Now, faking the give. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Jonathan Grenard in for the sack. And that's a baker's dozen. 13 for the year.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and
33.
that's what happens.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Down inside the 10. To the pylon. He's pinned. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. There's Kevin O'Connell, NFL Coach of the Year in 2024. His Vikings head back out there. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Get started with 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. On play action, here's McCarthy. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
It's a gain of 4. brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Let's go now.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
34-yard line.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Love. Pass caught. It's Golden. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Set, hut. Red, 38. Set, hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Right back to Golden. He's got it again. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Ready?
They'll run with Jacobs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Hut, hut. 52 blue.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Down. 45. White. Hut.
Jacob will get it to start the 4th quarter. Not much happening there, just a short game.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Black. 95. Set. Go.
From the gun, it's Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And he will score again. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. Now it's McManus for the point after. It's up and good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Vikings offense getting set to get back to work.
22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go.
A little play action here with McCarthy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
With the middle, that's caught by Moore. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 49-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Nice job by the defense there. Took away all the options downfield, and quarterback realized pretty quickly, I got no choice but to check this down, and results in no gain.
A short one taken by Hawkinson. A gain of 16 yards. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him, and I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Ready.
They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
And now this brings up a tough situation, Mike, because even if they were going to consider going for it on fourth down, how do you do so when you couldn't even manage to get a few inches on third down? Disappointing result for them on that play.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and they come out to the 20-yard line. Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A run. And here's Mason. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing.
That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
There's Matt LaFleur, head man in Green Bay as his Packers head back onto the field. And right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off.
Come on.
Running is Jacobs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here we go, set. Yellow, ready.
On second down, Jacobs. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
A loss of 2 yards.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Third and long.
Set, cut.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs, running left. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down.
26-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
On comes the Packers punting team. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. There's Kevin O'Connell, NFL Coach of the Year in 2024. His Vikings head back out there.
Boy, 'cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Vikings
Throwing here on 1st and 10, the blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 29-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A carry now for Chandler. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
To throw, it's McCarthy. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but slim might have went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
Ready. Blue 32.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Ready.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Now give to Jacobs. He'll run right. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Set.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.
Here we go.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Set.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Set.
So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Hut.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They finished the season on a high note, so now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed. Get back to it in 2 weeks for the divisional round of the playoffs. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Minneapolis.